Hi, Mom. It's Wednesday and the president has been impeached. Not that I'm interested in going terribly political here, but that actually was the breaking news that came across my phone just as I was waiting for the game to load. Also, since my mom's joining me and making sure she's on the right video, there's some silliness about how Sony does the video recording, and so sometimes she could be watching the wrong video. YouTube takes a while to go live, so I'm actually mentioning that little bit of news because just before she popped on, that was what I forwarded her. So don't get me wrong, super happy about the impeachment, but that's as far political as I want to go right now. In other news, I have a brand new kitten, and he is probably going to be upset that I'm in a room with the door closed and he can hear me talking, but this is a good opportunity for him to learn a little bit of boundaries. We adopted a tabby named Anderson. That was already his name, but we gave him the middle name Cooper, because why not? He's one of those kitties that, I think it's because he's got really short fur, but it looks like he just had a haircut, kinda, and so he does look like a fashionable kitty. And when I think about Anderson Cooper, he actually, I think of that guy as being a sharp dresser and just being an even keel sort of guy. And that describes our little buddy too. He doesn't get angry and he doesn't get mad. He doesn't get sad. He's always in good spirits. Even when we have to give him medicine for a few days, and even though he's not super thrilled with that, he forgets about it 10 seconds later, and we're back to our little cuddle bug. I am seeing an icon here I don't recognize. It looks like... Are those dice? It's like a game. Ooh, it's a beautiful... Hey, check it out. It's the Windows XP wallpaper. Okay, done with my stupid jokes. Alright. Let's see. Are we playing dice here? Oh, it's dominoes! Duh. Okay. Mini games are fun and all, but this is a progress-based game, so let's see what our options are. I could talk all night about my cat. Imagine you go to a car lot. Like, let's say you go to the Honda lot, and you pick a mid-range car somewhere, okay? Not super fancy, but not bottom of the line either. You're getting something where you're getting a few upgrades for yourself, right? And that's your expectation, and you go to talk to them, and then you pay them, and then you sail out the door, and instead of a Honda, you've got a brand new Tesla with all of the upgrades just thrown in, and all of it was because they just decided you're a cool guy, and they wanted to give you the best of what they got. And yes, I realize Honda and Tesla here, but I don't know what a low-range Tesla is, so bear with me. I'm just saying that I wasn't expecting to find a kitty that actually excelled at every mark we cared about. And I actually hear him meowing outside my door. Super friendly, super social. If somebody comes over, he wants to meet them. He was perfectly at ease in the shelter. Like, when we met him in the shelter, they were feeding him treats. They put him in a cage to take him away. They gave him some more treats, and he sat there and ate them. And that is a new experience for me because I've never seen a cat in a stressful situation want to eat. And I got some news today that, my wife posts photos of him on Instagram because he is just an adorable little guy. And part of what the shelter, I saved a bunny's life just there. I don't know if you saw that. Maybe it's because I'm talking about the shelter. They neuter your cat before you get them, so he's had surgery. We took the cone off him. He's got the cone of shame. We found something shaped like an avocado, and it looks cute, although it does look like we put him in a Halloween costume. It actually does the same job as the cone, but what it doesn't do is protrude forward. So he can actually eat his food. and he also, one of the things I feel bad about, we played a game the other day where we went running down the hallway. On a side note, my apartment is a little bit weird. Like, a lot of apartments are in a box shape. This one is in one big line. He actually has room to get up to full speed, and so we were having fun running up and down the hallway, and I think he was just enjoying being able to hit top speed for a moment. Why is there a gun there? Have I been here before? Oh, it's this base. Is that my old gun? I bet my old gun... Uh-oh. That was a fun, klutzy moment. In case you're wondering what happened, I started to dismount my horse, and then a predator spooked him. And I lost my hat. I'm not sure I had one. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But I'm wondering if that is my gun. Should pop up a thing. So I'm pretty sure I traded the gun for a fancier one, or at least a collectible one. Oh. It's below me. How can it be below me? See how it's flashing that down symbol? That means I'm not at the right altitude. How can I... Could it be above, maybe? I'm just reading that wrong. No. Not gonna lie, I was secretly hoping to fall through a hole or something. The bummer is I completely lost track of what I was talking about. Oh, I was running him around. He lightly clipped the door into our bedroom, and it pushed his cone into his shoulder. And you know, kitties are practically indestructible, so it wasn't like it hurt him, but I know it taught him a harsh lesson, and so we ordered him this avocado, and he just looks adorable in it. So my wife has posted some photos of him on Instagram, and the volunteers at the shelter started following her. And apparently he was quite a celebrity down at the shelter, and I believe it, because I can, you know, I walked through the dog area, and 3/4 of the dogs wanted to meet me. 20% of them... Oh. What do you say we do this mysterious one here? 20% of them were shy, might have wanted to meet me, but were a little scared because they don't know if I'm trustworthy. And incidentally, there was a jerk dog that kind of ruined that for us. I almost petted, I almost earned the trust of a doggy, and the dog behind me picked the perfect time to go, woof! I think that made me startle, you know, made me jump a little bit, and that set off the dog I was trying to pet, and that was the end of trying to pet that dog. Naturally, I turned around and made fun of the mother of the other dog. Anyway, whoa. Okay, that's probably a guy who's going to try to steal my horse, but I'll play along. This has happened before. Holy crap, dude, you alright?
You okay?
Help!
Yeah, what's up?
Sick, partner?
It's in me. They're in me.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's Creek. Butcher's Creek.
Where?
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back, or...
They're in me.
Come on, let me get you home.
Why do I think this is gonna be an ambush? Something tells me he wants to get away from Butcher's Creek, but me and Arthur definitely translated that differently, so we'll see.
The darkness.
That was so much gentler than he normally does. They actually recorded that. Okay. Look at there. Thanks for the warning, but I am taking your advice. Who was talking? Oh, must be that guy. Okay. That's weird. So, we could tell the volunteers loved him. In fact, he was getting extra because he was just being such a nice cat. And so they just enjoyed bringing him out and playing with him and stuff. I can't believe that bird survived. I just saved another animal here. Okay. The shelter would be proud. So now the volunteers, they're seeing what's happening with Anderson, and they're thoroughly enjoying our comprehensive spoiling system here. So we're actually talking about getting one of those backpacks that has the little astronaut helmet in it. You know, this cat, there's a very good chance this cat would go for that. And actually, his vet's in walking range. If there was a way to walk to the vet with him in the backpack and him enjoy it, might do it. If anything, I hate parking there, so...
Mister?
I want to check something real quick. Where are we exactly? Oh, okay, that would be Butcher Creek, although with my crappy cursive translator and that little mark on the map, it looks like it says Bitcher Creek. So, good job to the map designer there. The Butcher's Curse. Does he have,
Come here.
do you suppose he has Mad Cow or something? I mean, I didn't know what that is. Also, this is how I carry my cat around the apartment.
Yeah, he was
And I do
in
think he's
some
carried more than he
distress.
walks. Did they have corrugated tin like that back then? How do I... oh jeez. 2020, we still haven't fixed this issue. They've been making fun of that, of how characters navigate in GTA since Dave Chappelle has done a skit on this. Okay. Oh wait, am I going to the right place? Yes, I am going to the right place. Damn it. Do I just drop him? Okay.
Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Well, Lemuel, sweet Lemuel, such a nice man, such
If
a
I didn't
good
have these
man.
captions
Come
on,
here,
I would say they were
come
calling
here,
him
come
Mule.
here. Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
It's in me.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well.
He looks just like a guy I
darkness.
saw in a TV show a few
He
days ago.
said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the villages. Well, thank you, sir.
HBO has a
Thank you
Watchmen
for
TV series. He looks like the glass guy. Okay, I don't want to hurt him.
Please, sir. Lemuel, not well, sir.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me.
Gee, you got a map to the mine?
Friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir, but with love, rich. We thank you.
Okay.
Can I just say this environment looks awesome? If anybody watching this video has ever been to Silver Dollar City, this feels very familiar, and I feel like they hit every mark. Just the fact that, just the way the hills undulate and the structures attached to those hills, that little stairway back there, that is something they'd build. You know, this is I love that I've had this game for so long and it still impresses me. I didn't even know about this part of the map.
Okay there?
I'll show you something amazing. Look at how much of the map I haven't done yet. And we know what this looks like because you see it in the multiplayer view. Now, I'm going to squirrel moment for just a second because there's What? What?
What in the blazes you
Just called me Wildcat. I am so happy. This was totally worth saving that guy. Hey guys, are you ready for me to do an impression? You ready? You ready? 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 Look at me. Look at me. Ready? Suck my ass. Okay, anyway. There's like 2 people who are going to get that joke. For the record, I Am Wildcat is a YouTuber and he is a hilarious guy. He hangs out with the Vanoss group. I love Vanoss too. What is my horse? My horse is like, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know how to get out of this. Okay, so that was not the squirrel moment. I was about to go into a squirrel moment, and then the word pig mask appeared on my screen, and that generated a nested squirrel moment. Hang on, somebody is calling me. Just a moment. I'm gonna mute. I am back, and hopefully my mic is working. Normally I wouldn't bother with personal issues over videos, but... Oh! How'd I do that? Whoops, do I need to reload my... That was Anderson's vet. Double checking that we're coming to... Sorry. These games have to figure out where the feet land on the ground, and they have to make a few compromises.
Hey, boy.
That dog's like, no way, you're wearing a pig mask. Damn it. Now I want to go save that woman again and do it all with the pig mask. I didn't know this was a thing. Well, wait till I get to my squirrel moment. I may be in unusually good humor today, at least compared to the last few times. For one thing, I'm not dying from a cold.
You just shut that mask up. Nothing for you to worry about.
Whoever voiced Arthur, very good on the delivery. Nothing for you to worry about. You see, I can't sound as awesome. That has to be a Silver Dollar City reference. Oh, damn, I would not have assumed those guys would have heard of it. Oh, no, this is based on something real. Ew. Ew. I'm not going to speculate. I mean, the lack of a door... Yep. Gotta get a photo of that. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna explain the Silver Dollar City reference. It may not be now that I think about it, because I don't think it'd be too surprising to learn that outhouses were put on rivers like this to, you know, automatically clean your problems away. At Silver Dollar City, though, there is a ride. It's like a log plume ride. And as it takes you around the, You little asshole! Hey, no, we're not...
Got you.
I just realized this might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea. Okay. We're even. Don't knock me over again, asshole. Okay. It's one of those rides. It's kind of like Splash Mountain. You're on the log, you get taken up the mountain, and then they drop you down, you go sploosh at the end. Well, there's a couple of minutes before you get there, and so they take you through these little vignettes of living in the Old West. And one of them was an outhouse perched precariously like this, and when your boat would go around it, you'd hear a voice go, "Oh no!" and the thing would lean like it's about to fall into the water. So I'm starting to think, though, maybe I just wasn't aware that that was actually a thing they did back then. But I don't know. If somebody came back and said, you know, "Oh yeah, I worked on Red Dead 2 and I've been to Silver Dollar City," I'd go, "Okay, I believe it." Alrighty. Well, now that we're 3 layers of squirrel deep, I'm going to finish off the one that started it all. I was just... I live... I very much am a city living kind of guy here, so I walk 2 blocks away and there's lots of food trucks and stuff, and they have a coffee truck, and they have pot-infused coffee. Now, they are not selling THC. THC is the form of pot that makes you behave funny, or it relaxes you is really what it does. And if you've never had that before and you want a better description, for me, if I have the right amount of THC, I can put myself in a state where it's kind of like that moment where you're just about to fall asleep and your mind is wandering. You're still partially aware of your surroundings, but you are moments away from dreaming. But then there's also CBD. Sorry, I just want to stand and watch this guy go here. CBD is a relaxant. Oh, well, okay. Little surprised he didn't complain about the guy in the pig mask sitting on a horse watching him piss. Although I don't think guys are that bothered by that. Anyway. So they have, and this is definitely a Los Angeles thing, because it's all legal here. They have a drink, they have a coffee, you can order coffee, and for $4 more, they put a fairly significant shot of CBD in it. I'll give you an idea. If you get edibles that have CBD in them, the dose is likely 10 milligrams. What's in this coffee is 25 milligrams. Where's the...
You the one who's causing trouble up on our property?
I don't know what he's talking about. I did steal a mask after returning one of your people. So I'm drinking that right now. Don't expect me to do anything funny over the mic here, but it might be relaxing me a little. It might be why I'm in better humor than the previous games. But I also want to mention the one-player mode is far more stable than the two-player or the multiplayer. I will say, now that I've made some friends in the game, and by the way, those guys are real cool. I'm looking forward to playing with them again. The multiplayer has gotten significantly better, but it still breaks. It still crashes. And I'm just going to chuckle for a second. I read that as an antenna and not a weather vane.
Whoa, whoa.
It doesn't even have... The best part of this pig mask, it doesn't even have a lower lip. It's just Arthur's beard protruding under it. I'm sorry. I just want to do that cutscene again where he's talking to that lady. Ah! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my mask? Like, I was walking around off the horse with it, right? What the hell? Where's my mask? Boy, I wish this game had a search function. By the way, who would have ever thought that that would be a request on a game? Search function. That sound cue's giving me anxiety, jeez. Man, this game does not let you have any fun. I think there's a flag that turns off certain things so the cutscenes don't look ridiculous, and to that I say, boo on you.
Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
I was disguised in a
Was
pig mask.
You followed.
You know who you're talking to.
I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around.
Is that so? Because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief where you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says
no, he
we used
didn't.
to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Keep the army out of here a few days.
I think it's a real bad idea.
I don't think Dutch cares too much what you think.
That's clear.
We gotta confuse him one last time. Then he and I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding, which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage. All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this.
Shit. Guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation, hmm?
That horse was like, I'm gonna count how many times you can suck my ass. Clop, 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 clop.
All right, let's go.
Come on, pal.
Which horse is that? Wait a minute. So that's Shire. Oh, that must be a... I think I accidentally ended up with that other horse on a mission.
Don't worry about him, just get on the horse. Micah says we should jump it as soon as it comes through Van
The
Horn.
hell?
Taking orders from him now?
I'm taking orders from Dutch, same as always.
A pair of them are becoming unhinged. You hear about Dutch killing Cornwall?
Well, that needed to be done.
Right now? With the Pinkertons breathing down our necks?
See, I'm starting to think
In a
you've gone
weird
soft
way, even though I fucking
hold
hate
up a second.
Dutch, I don't entirely hate his
Pinkerton
decision
patrol
to
over
do that.
there. Okay, I think we're clear. Let's head off.
If I remember it clearly. I sometimes play this game when I'm tired. But I think it was kind of, you know, I'm a badass, you won't shoot me. BANG! Yes! The downside, though, is that committed us down a path that's going to be kind of rocky. On the flip side, though, which is better? Dealing with the consequences of that or dealing with somebody actively gunning for you?
Okay, let's hold up here.
I fucking hate this town.
So, the wagon will be coming from that way, down from Annisburg. It'll take the two of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done.
I'll put out the spike
I was
strip.
thinking, you go play dead, and I'll take care of him.
No. I'm the better shot, and you're the better actor. No, you play dead and I'll cover you.
To be fair, Arthur's a dead body that's going to start coughing. And
That's
believe
it
me,
coming
I've
out,
got
I
all
think.
the sympathy for
It'll
that.
be quite the show.
I love how that fence bows out. Like, whatever happened to it.
Go moving. Go on. Use this place. These people. Move, you idiot! Move! Come on. Let's get you out of... Say your prayers!
Damn it! Did that bullet curve? That was a weird artifact.
They're trying to hijack the dynamite. Making a run.
Ah, too slow. Is that my guy? Okay. There's a fire. Okay, anyway, sorry. Distracted by the unexplained fire in the fireplace here. I want to get in the back. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to get in the back.
All right, let's see if we can get this back to town.
Oh. This is the rifle we want in multiplayer.
Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally.
I wish I'd seen it. I heard it. He was doing a passable impression of Micah.
No. Just never goes easy no more, does it?
Well, you are late in the game. Woohoo! Something fun about that hat flying off. Uh-oh. I should have left that mask on, then I am one Wildcat would have been wanted. Sorry, I'm really happy about that pig mask.
God damn it. Still more behind us. Oh, yeah. They're aiming for the dynamite.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't have even been mad if they hit it once.
All right, Arthur.
Oh! Right in the belt buckle.
We need to deal with this. We're leading them right back to camp.
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know. You're spinning my camera around. That ain't me doing it.
Oh, that was close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
You're more of a
Folks, so we can rob
mediocre
some
dynamite driver.
blow up a bridge.
And I ruined the joke.
This make any sense to you?
It's a
I meant to say,
distraction.
you're not a dynamite driver, you're
So
just a
it
regular
ain't
driver.
fair to
But
me.
never mind.
It should to us. It's our plan.
You know, I've had it with a Mona.
Look, there's a reason I don't go into stand-up. It's because I'm not funny.
Look, there's Micah up ahead.
I am Wildcat.
Whoa!
So, you got it?
We got
The horse goes, no.
Yes, we
You got it? No.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think he's
Bill.
in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son. What's going on? Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I like to annoy
I
you.
love the bullet
Right
hole right in the
now,
middle
I
of his
need
hat.
better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
If only I had been wearing that pig mask. I want to get my helmet back on, man.
Come on now, boy.
Wish I knew how to do that. There's a way to... Oh. Huh. Okay, well, mission accomplished. We'll save our game. I like the idea that Micah might have chosen that hat. Like, he might have pulled it off somebody he killed. I love little touches to characters. I'll give you an example. I was messing around at YouTube one day, and there was a video about RoboCop, and they showed a real brief clip of him. By the way, real quick, did we do this mission with Sadie? Is that Sadie Adler? Which just says she needs to speak to me. However, that looks like a Dutch mission, so probably progressing the story. Or we could go fishing with Hamish. I'm leaning toward the Dutch mission here, but what do you think, Mom? I'm asking you. What are you interested in? In the original RoboCop movie, when we're finally getting to know the guy, you know, we've already seen him out on the field once or twice, and a phone call. Okay, my mom has voted we fish, so let's go fish. There's some wisdom to this because it's possible that'll disappear when the mission with Dutch is done. When it's the scene where somebody is holding the mayor hostage, and it's a politician that wants his job back. It's that scene where RoboCop punches him and he goes flying out the window or something like that. Well, when RoboCop arrives, now when you're telling a story on film, you have very little time to tell the audience the story. So, like, you know, let's say we're looking at a shot from a Western movie here. You'll notice the sky is very faint. There's a blue sky, there's a real fuzzy cloud back there, but the trees are really scraggly in there. So you wouldn't want a big stormy sky and those trees. You know, that's what I mean by time to tell the story. You want whoever's looking at this to understand right away what they're looking at. So you make some artistic decisions to simplify it a bit. Well, you could do that. Is that our? Oh yes. Haha! I'm gonna chase him. Haha! Chase that naked guy. Chase that naked guy. Haha! Oh, horse doesn't like him. We will revisit this another time because we want to get the journal out of his cave. Anyway, I'll let him be. He's fine. We've already played with him a little bit. You can do similar things with character development as well. And one detail, I've seen RoboCop 1,000 times, but I never noticed this as a character detail before. But when RoboCop arrives on the scene at the mayor's place, there's a predator. Is that a predator? Yep. Okay. There is a police line tape, and RoboCop just drives right through it. You just see his car break the tape, total disregard. He's like, it's like you don't know if he doesn't care because he's about to go solve it for everybody, or if he just doesn't, like, RoboCop is not a robot per se, but he is following the programming of a robot cop. It's, I will say, on a squirrel moment here, one of my annoyances with parodies about RoboCop is they treat him like he's a robot. Like, with Beavis and Butthead, they had a RoboCop parody, and he was talking like Mr. Spock. And I'm just like, no. But I'm sorry. I love little touches like that. So yeah, RoboCop breaks the police line tape, and you know, it could be a little bit of his humanity poking through. It could be a little bit of his testosterone reasserting itself in his robotic form. In any event, along those same lines, I get a kick out of Micah having a bullet hole in his hat. Oh, poo. Why do I think this is a timed? I bet you it's like in the evening now. Yeah. Okay, well... maybe he'll let me use his outhouse. Oh, that's convenient. He's got an outhouse and a window so you can peek in on what he's doing in there. That's beautiful. Okay. Here's what I will do. I'll set up camp. And how about I have him sleep until, let's say morning. I'm just gonna guess that fishing's a morning thing. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, technically I've been fishing, but I will say, I don't really remember it. Just that it was hard. Not sure I've ever actually caught a fish, by the way. I am almost certain wait a minute. Shit, I didn't check what time I was sleeping till. I am almost certain that this is the spot where we found a treasure. So it is interesting to note that we would have found that treasure at some point or another. Yeah, I messed that up. I need another 6 hours. Which is kind of how I slept today. Oh yeah, for those of you wondering why I'm recording at a weird time of day, I have this week off. I had a little bit of... You could fast travel this way? That might actually be a feature of the tent. I feel like a goober for not knowing that. I feel like a complete goober. There we go. Okay, I was right. Okay. Well, I say we tear down camp. It's fair to say I'm still kind of recovering from the cold, but I've had some other circumstances going on. Besides my new fur child, who is definitely a night owl. He woke me up at 4 in the morning, by the way. I don't know why, he bit my knee. I suspect he got a combination of lonely and hungry at the same time. And it was right about when I went to bed at 3, so I think that might have been he might have had a small panicky moment. I don't know. Not really sure what compelled him to do that. I picked him up, carried him around the apartment for a little bit, put him back to bed, and well, you would talking about a baby here. I am convinced I'm getting proper baby training. Had to do an emergency litter box cleaning because he managed to create, quite by accident, some artwork on the wall. And my mom's pointing this out. He does give kisses. Actually, oh, was it when he was getting out of the cage? We were trying to figure out how he would react to being picked up. And it turns out he actually is totally fine with it. He'll tell you how he wants to be held, actually. And at one point, he actually dove in for a kiss. And my wife got the first kitty kiss. And if you're not a cat owner, you may not know what I'm talking about, but certain cats will actually sniff your lips. And it is an affectionate kiss. They're kind of imitating you.
Hamish.
Arthur. Well,
I
come
think
in.
his past
You
owner
said
really
we
babied him.
might go out fishing.
Don't
and I
take
mean
much persuading to get me to go
best
fishing.
way.
Let's go to my boat.
Good.
He does not
Here
strike
she
me
is.
as a cat
You mind rowing?
who
Sure.
has endured a
What
lot
we
of
fishing
bullshit.
for?
Only one thing worth catching in this lake. The great tyrant.
Oh.
Mean as hell northern pike. Eats everything else that spawns around here, its own kind included.
Well.
I watched a
Is that
video
our bait
recently
then,
where
a
the
jack
boat
or
went
something?
wrong and was
Hell
popping
no.
a wheelie out of the
He's a
water.
clever
It was
old
hilarious.
bastard.
I'm secretly
I made
hoping for a
these.
glitch here.
This one's mine. You're gonna have to spare.
They are pretty.
You don't know the half of it. Come on, let's push off. I'll show you where we're rowing to.
He gave my wife's chin a bite earlier.
It's over there to the right. We'll set up 10 yards or so offshore.
What was that handbill? Was that maybe a plan for how to build?
He don't keep far away from me, the tyrant. Wants me to know whose lake it is.
We'll show him who's boss.
The optimism of youth. Right here. We'll cast off towards the island.
Okay.
You got that lure I gave you? Get her out.
Oh, I've got a story to tell. In a second.
Spent years working on that.
There's
Finding
our
the right
treasure.
Combination of feathers, twine, and glimmer. Making them, losing them, getting them right.
Okay, I'm gonna squirrel moment.
Tried
That
coins,
is where our
shells,
treasure
even
was.
a
Remember
medal.
that?
Finally found something he seems to like. Now
Sorry.
I hear you can buy him
Yeah,
at a
fine.
shop.
Well, it wouldn't be quite so satisfying. Getting them with something the shop bought.
Easy for you to say. But maybe I'm inclined to agree.
That's me spinning it. Yeah, the game is showing me that frickin' treasure. I had a feeling that was a possibility, so give me credit for having the right instincts on that. If I remember correctly, we actually found this in the multiplayer version, so it's good to know that, you know... I'm hoping I remember that on the next game that Rockstar does, and they put me through this.
Whoa, what's this?
You got something?
So my wife gets stuff to review sometimes, and a kitty bow tie has just appeared. So Mr. Anderson Cooper is going to get a bow tie. Something's going
We're
on.
no slack. We're no slack. Come back. Oh, it's a drop.
What do I do?
Stay there.
No!
I'm throwing out to you.
Swim before. Oh shit. That is. Stop! I just scared all the fish out of the water. They're in the next lake. Bob up and down with the wave. Just saying.
Hey, come on up here. Come on.
I would love to own property right
Lost
here. This is
anything?
cool.
Just my rod.
Well, this lake's not very
My
deep.
toes, too. They weren't wooden.
You want another go at him? I still got my lure.
Nah. He's your fish now. Cast away.
What'd you call me?
We'll come at him from the other way. Row over there.
Our little guy is gonna be quite adorable in a bow tie. I think it's just because of his short fur.
Thought I'd
He does look
find
like he
a
just got a
chunk
haircut.
missing.
Man eating pike? That would be a first.
I'm not so sure. Okay, right here. Our hopes of catching this bastard lie with you. Cast back to where we were, and make sure to use that lure I gave you. Just a bit faster now.
Oh! I think I hooked him.
Reel! Let's land the bastard!
Remember, you gotta kind of tire him out.
Bring it in now.
This is stressful.
Stand steady. Don't let him pull you.
The music is a nice touch.
Start reeling.
I like how they've made this kind of an art form.
Strong, ain't he?
The line out? Shit.
Yes!
Fuck.
Time to reel.
Oh, it's gonna take all day.
Come on! Come on!
Come on.
Try pulling that rod up as you reel. Reel it in. He's
What'd I
gone.
do?
That tyrant's a clever one. Let's try again. I think we found him. Cast again.
Okay. Don't go as far.
Come on!
Oh.
You can speed that up a little.
It's more like a chore than a job. Or than a game.
Just a little faster.
What? Likely. Let's try here.
I think hooked him. There you go. We got you now, tyrant! We got you now! He's tiring, all right.
This whole concept of catching a legendary fish. There's an
Doing
episode of
good.
The Simpsons about this. I just watched it too. It's hilarious. See, I gotta remember to hold the R down so it locks the gear. This is killing me physically. Arthur, what are you doing? Reel it in. Is something wrong with how I'm reeling it? Maybe? Are you reeling it? Am I just not doing this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Seems like it's slowly getting closer. It's gonna take all fucking day. Faster! Come on, go up. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. I'll fucking beach him on that island there. Be nice if it would remember, like, I keep... Get Arthur to pull the rod back like he's supposed to be. He doesn't hold on to it like that. Come on. Oh, I still want this to be over. Arthur! Arthur, come on. Work with me here, bud. Come on! Pull! Arthur, pull! Damn. Do what I tell you, dude. Like, I'm hitting the stick. It's like it's not responding to my hitting back on the stick. It was getting kind of annoying. I'm hitting this command. Come on! There. Sorry, I keep doing that. Ah, he's getting further away. Come on, pull, 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 pull. Pull! Damn, Arthur. Hang on, I've got all this excitement. I have a couple of things sitting next to me. I've knocked them over onto me. And I need a frickin' break. Jeez, I'm sweating. Hang on, I'm gonna check my messages real quick. Damn. Didn't realize I was playing a Nintendo Wii here. Okay. I'm sorry, I needed a breather from that. I feel like if I have a fever again, I'm gonna dream about this, like spending all frickin' night. What the hell is photo mode? Oh! What? What? What is this shit? I didn't know about this. Okay. Sorry. I wonder if that's a new thing. Arthur, you better pull that damn rod. Come on, pull, Arthur. Damn. You do understand you're trying to catch this fish, right? Okay. Well, that's what the fish looks like. Sorry, the button combinations here caused me to go into the eagle eye mode. Pull! There we go. Pull!
Here we go.
Check my fucking blood pressure. Jeez. We're taxiderming that bitch. Hey, he's in the water. Look. There's water in the boat. That's a glitch. Fuck, I feel like Arthur. Shoot that fish.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? You caught him. Let's row back.
You row. I have sweat on my brow. I'm not kidding. By the way, I told you we were going to see that, but the water in the boat.
Pass me the tyrant. That is if you're sure you don't want him.
Oh, I ain't gonna poach from your pond.
I'll give him his honors.
I don't need to work out
Sure
today.
something, huh?
I didn't know you could do an aerobic workout
Thanks for taking me
with
out.
the R joystick on a
appreciate the company.
PlayStation controller.
That's one hell of a fish.
Ain't he something?
So long.
Get
Hey,
that
you
thing
ever wanna go out
taxidermied.
hunting? You stop by again.
I may.
Fuck. If this thing fucking grows, we are not going back to this mission. I'm playing up the heavy breathing a little, but I'm not kidding when I say I am sweating. I don't know if that was... Okay, so I believe that was a legendary creature. They're supposed to be harder to catch. So, okay, cool. But I don't know if something was wrong. Because I will say that did not go like the other times I've been fishing. I'm hoping it's just he was an extra hard fish and then there wasn't like a glitch with the controller or something. But, oh, man. Okay. Hello, Anderson. My door just flew open and a kitty is walking in here. Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's okay. I don't really want you in here because it's dangerous, but you can come visit. You're not banished from the room. I just want to make it safe for you. You see, I've been playing with 3D printing that uses a poisonous resin, and I haven't cleaned that up yet. So I'm a little worried about my buddy visiting in here, but I have him in my arms right now, and he's getting a little cuddle. And he's like, hi, Daddy. Okay, I am going to take him back out, so I will be back in just a minute. Okay, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. It's just not safe in here. I want to make it safe for my baby boy. I get some poisonous things in here. Hey, dude. How about you don't explore in here just yet? How about not just yet? You're not ready. Well, the office is not ready. Okay, especially there. Okay, come on. Kitty back. Kitty back. Hey, can I kiss? No. No, Daddy doesn't get kisses today. Daddy doesn't get kisses today. I'm back. I don't know how much of that was audible, but yeah, he came into my office, and I like to talk to my cats in English, and I don't really expect them to understand, but I hope that... Get out! I'm gonna barricade that door, mister. Here, come here. He's... Come here, dude. He's... Get away from me full speed. Okay, eventually... But... Sorry about that. My door won't shut all the way, so the door just flies open. Well, I had to step out into the hallway. The wireless doesn't go that long. Okay, I'm back. He's not being bad or anything. This weekend I'm intending to just make sure, I want to do a wipe down where I've been doing the 3D printing, just make sure he doesn't lick up something toxic. I also want to make sure there's some little bits of plastic that I don't want him to eat. Okay. I've got about 20 minutes left here, so get back on my horse. And I will never ever fish again ever in this game. I am thoroughly fished out. I do find it funny though that if I hadn't found that treasure yet, I'm reasonably certain I would have figured that out playing that mission. Okay, so this is in Sandy. You know, I'm gonna try something. Hang on, I'm pissed off about this. I cannot believe I didn't know that... Was that Benny Hill style? That seemed like he was doing that awfully fast. I don't know if fast travel was something that happened, like by getting that tent, or if I always had that. But I feel powerful stupid. Yeah, when I went to return the kitty cat, my wife was saying that he'd already knocked some stuff over. So I think in 20 minutes I gotta go be on kitty babysitting patrol. He's a kitten and he's learning the ropes. Over time things will settle down a bit. He's also getting in the habit of tripping people, and he's gonna sadly learn a lesson on that, because the way we handle tripping cats is we walk right through them. And they learn to stay away from the human feets. My stepmom had a kitty cat that would sit in the bathroom, and the bathroom was in the hallway that connected the living room and the kitchen. And she would dart out right in front of you and make you come to a sudden stop, usually at about 3 in the morning. And the reason she would do this is because whenever you... What? I have another horse behind me here, see? How do I... Okay, I've just got a horse following me here. She discovered that whenever somebody had to come to a sudden stop in front of her, they would reach down and pet her. And being the smart kitty that she was, she had a nice little scam going where you basically had to pay the toll to get through the hallway. If you wanted to get to the kitchen, you had to scratch the kitty. I don't think she realized she could have done that without the danger of tripping us, because she tried that on me one night and ended up doing 3 spins and landing in the kitchen. Now, I want to be clear that I didn't intentionally kick her, I just didn't see her. 3 o'clock in the morning, there's no light! I was also tired from working. It's like I felt an impact on my foot, and then I found her in the, uh-oh, I hear him meowing. I wonder if that's coming through on the mic. He is a little chatty. It's not frequent, but he does let us know once in a while. That's where I would pee. And there was just a big thump on the door. I think he tried to karate kick it.
Hello. Don't you worry about me.
There you are. Here I am. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Maybe I'll finish this
Why
mission
you
and call
so
it done.
riled up?
Today is a great
This
day.
is a Dutch
Parson.
mission, so it's
Today
probably going
is
to be a
the
little
day
long.
They are going to hang Colm
By the way, that's a
O'Driscoll.
beautiful
That's
bar
so.
environment.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Bear in mind, there's the blood of rats all over the wallpaper. But anyway,
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves
In this?
in this.
where's my pig mask? Seems like a tropical plant.
Come on.
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll
Like we're
cut through
about
the
to
alley
film a
get to the
Keystone
gallows.
Cops.
We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
I forget, which son of a bitch is this?
Nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Is that O'Driscoll?
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Well, can I change my control
Rex
scheme
is what
then?
you
Because
preach,
every
brother.
other button is
Whatever
shoot
do
on
you
sight.
mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
Hey, you two quit it. Y'all got a job to do. And we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
Just weird to me that the midpoint of those doors is at eye level, but I guess those are for... Is that for stables, maybe?
Look here. Don't the public love an execution?
It's a bank? Oh. Wondering if there was a scale mismatch there. Sorry. Huh. Wouldn't it be great if Arthur just started talking to you guys? Oh, so I saw a guy electrocuted here once.
All right. Good.
Why do I think this is the first environment they built?
You see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Combs boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the diagonal brick.
Here comes somebody. Stay here.
That took some artistic skill to do. Somebody with a brick showing off. Both the real brick and the virtual brick.
Horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I guess I don't know what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions
Just making
or
sure not to get
yours.
run over.
Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's turned down there.
That's what they say.
Let's go. Quiet.
I like the little painting of a flower or whatever that is.
What's it look like?
Bunch of cops.
How many?
Enough. So what do you think?
Paul's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah. I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it.
Just one thing, Dutch.
Well, obviously I'm gonna do it silently. I
What's a
wanna see this
veranda?
bastard swing.
I'm kidding. Just trying to imagine Arthur knowing what a veranda is.
Oh, Arthur. Here's a ladder.
Oh. Sorry, I was following my mini-map, sir. But you'll notice there's another mark over
Find a
here.
way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
Whoops. Okay, well, now that I tested my failing jump ability. Not that I really know what I'm doing here, but... Ah! Hang on, let's see, there's another mark here. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait. I'm a police officer, I can go wherever I want. Hi guys. Not what I meant to do. Now, I'm wondering if I could jump over... Just go. Pick one, okay? Jeez. Alright, let me try... another... Thrill as we look for something that already exists on the map. Any chance? Nope. Okay. I love how the default action is to wham the door. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, yeah.
I do think the CBD is relaxing me a little bit. It takes a little while for it to kick in. Okay. Eventually the game's gonna get sick of me here. Let me try going back in. It's possible there's another... Yep, okay. Sorry, I wasn't eagle-eyed enough before. Oh, I see, okay.
What's this? Gun case.
Where'd you see a gun case? Is that it? I think he's referring to that. Okay. If I were him, I would hide the bullets. Leave the gun there, hide the bullets. Ah! Eee!
Your boss is gonna swing, I promise. Well, Colm, there goes your escape plan.
Cool! I could watch a hanging through a rifle.
It is justice that separates us from barbary. Yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man. He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today,
luckily this scope has a microphone.
Catches up with him.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges.
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our
Nervous.
civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Scared.
Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul.
This is fascinating.
Whenever you are ready.
They put some extra effort to make him look like he's breathing hard. Ooh.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Ooh.
Morgan, you hear us? Take a shot on these O'Driscolls.
Great. Who am I shooting? Where? I can't get out of this mode. Language, young lady. Oh yeah. Fuck you. Okay. Do I want to shoot cops? Sorry. I can't resist. Make the coroner girl, what the hell?
Well, we got him.
Let's just get out of here.
Go.
She's nuts, but she's motivated. I like that they were able to convey the moment that he was breathing really hard. Like, you could read his facial expression, that the oh shit. That there was a lot of subtlety and nuance in that, and I want to say nicely done. Cinematographically, that was I can't think of the right word here. The composition's great, though. The storytelling's great, but the fact that they went to the effort to, you know, that sort of thing we just saw is not what you would typically see put into a character rig in a game like this. So yeah, I'm super impressed. Okay, I'm getting a report that
How you get on, Arthur?
the video is not working so well, and I gotta go.
We saw the bastard hang okay.
Okay, we lost video for a second, but we didn't miss anything. I'm
no
back
thing
at
ain't
camp.
gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I'm gonna save the game and
Yes,
log
compared
off.
to the entire government, in the end,
Because I promised my wifey I would come out and babysit a kitten.
Didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She
I like
ain't
that
worth
dress
it,
she's wearing, by
Arthur.
the way. It's a nice dress.
Who is?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I, nonetheless, must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur.
Oh
I was
dear.
just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But
My
I cannot
redemption.
live like that, and it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never
I'll go ahead and
forgive
let the voice play
myself.
out.
But you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years.
Aww.
And I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye,
Aww.
Mary.
Okay, well. Any money in it? No, just a ring. Okay. Well, Arthur's having a wonderful day. Okay. Third time lucky? I don't know. I don't know what the award was. Damn it! What a save! I don't want to go through that again. Dutch missions take forever. No, thank you. He's running faster. Ah! No!
Oh, look who it is!
Hello, Karen.
Look who it is! Oh, Arthur. Big, tough Arthur.
Yeah.
You wanna know something, Arthur?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I had something to say. I did.
I've had enough, crazy lady.
Take it easy, Karen. On the hooch.
Why? Because a good, sober life will bring me peace and contentment?
No, because Sadie just shot up the place.
Crock of shit this world is.
That makes sense. That don't make much sense either.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Whatever you say.
Alright, can I save the game now? Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, buns.